Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to Warhammer 40,000's Eternal Crusade Closed Alpha. This is Doom Jester, and today I'll be discussing a variety of subjects, like what is the game, what is Closed Alpha and what that means, how you can access the Alpha, what is currently available in the Alpha, and of course issues that can happen in the Alpha. Also, I'll be discussing what my plans for this series are, how the videos are going to be set up, and how it is incredibly silly that I actually wrote all this down. It's like take 31 now, and I'm getting kind of tired of doing this. If you are already familiar with the game, whether a founder or just someone who has kept up with it, or would just like to see gameplay, please proceed to the next video that'll probably go up at the same time. I'll also note that much of this is subject to change, perks of it being an alpha and all that. Things happen. Eternal Crusade is to be an open-world, massive online shooter where you'll have 4 factions with 4 sub-factions who will fight with a variety of weapons and vehicles that are asymmetrically balanced. The factions being Space Marines, Chaos Space Marines, Eldar, and Orcs. It is currently being tested on PC and is supposed to make its way to consoles and Mac for release or later depending on development. Obviously that is not what is currently available. It's an alpha, which brings us to why it's closed alpha. It is available to anyone who is willing to buy it, hence closed, with the cheapest pack being $40 US Warrior Pack. This allows you to access both the alpha, beta, and the full release, with some of those dates yet to be determined. The Warrior Pack is intended to be $10 cheaper than the full release price, and you'll have access to the Rogue Trader store earlier than others, meaning you can get limited items with your 40,000 points. Well, the current limited items are actually sold out. They did pretty well. On a side note, these aren't pay-to-win items. Some are cool skins, and others are items that you can get on par or superior items in-game. However, I'm sure your fish tank boots and pauldrons would inspire fear in whomever you face. If you'd like more info on the Rogue Trader, by all means leave me a message or a comment. I'll also be putting a few links in the description, one of them being the Eternal Crusade homepage, so that you can find your way to the store if you wish to. Now you may be wondering, what is actually available as of right now? Well, as of the 16th of December, we're on the 9th patch. We have 2 factions available, 3 sub-factions each, which are purely cosmetic right now. And then the map is based on whatever build we're on, in this case the Prometheum refinery, though they're intended to rotate soon. Trademark by Dathan, I believe. Here comes the boring part, where I list off content, so be prepared or just skip ahead. We'll start with Space Marines, whose 3 available sub-factions are the Ultramarines, Dark Angels, and Blood Angels. They then have 4 classes, the Tactical Marine, the Devastator Marine, Assault Marine, and Apothecaries. The Chaos Marine sub-factions are Black Legion, Word Bearers, and Night Lords. They also have a similar set of classes with the Traders, the Havocs, Raptors, and then the Aspiring Sorcerer. The Tactical and Trader Marines have access to the Bolter, Stalker Bolter, Plasma Gun, Storm Bolter, and then their default combat knife and bolt pistol. They also have access to frag grenades, melta bombs, and ammo packs for specific classes. This gives them a great deal of combat flexibility that other classes lack. Devastators and Havocs are equipped with the Heavy Bolter, Last Cannon, Plasma Cannon, and frag grenades. This allows for heavy fire support against infantry or vehicles. Assaults and Raptors use the Chainsword, Power Axe, Power Sword, and all have bolt pistols as a default sidearm. The Chainsword Assault has a med pack and frag grenades, while the Power Axe Assault has a repair kit and crack grenades. If you're not familiar with Assaults or Raptors, they also come equipped with a jump pack which allows for them to traverse the map or slam down on enemies. They specialize in moving fast, hitting hard, and disrupting enemy forces. The 2 support classes, the Apothecary and Sorcerer, are a tad bit different from one another. The Apothecary is able to take out either a bolter or a chainsword, and wields a default Narthecium and bolt pistol. His heals act like med packs, which apply a heal over time and instant health. and it can be used to revive allies from the down state. The sorcerer is equipped with a 4-sword, bolt pistol, a frag grenade, and can make use of warp charges as a ranged healing beam and a debuff beam that increases the damage taken by the target. The apothecary is a dedicated medic, while the sorcerer is a caster who can augment his team's abilities, though admittedly he is lacking some spells right now. These are currently static classes that are not customizable, but the intent is for you to be able to pick your loadout within a certain point limit. On top of these classes, both factions have access to rhinos and predators, and then there was also a vindicator, however, that's currently not available on the map. Beyond the classes, you are also part of a squad. System isn't quite complete yet, however it does help if you participate with your squad, as the leader provides a small buff to surrounding squad mates. Again, the system is to be expanded on and polished to allow for friends or guilds to play together, making coordination easier. Though this does include every last detail, this does provide the basics of the content available in the current build of the alpha. Now, as expected, there are some issues that happen. Crashes, bugs, and optimization is also not done, nor is it expected to be in full swing until beta. Sometimes a patch will be released and the team will go about trying to fix it immediately, or they'll revert to a previous build. There have been a few speed bumps in the past, of course, but honestly fewer than I expected, and only a couple were game-breaking, and most were fixed promptly. So, if I'm completely honest, if you're looking for a final product with polish, don't get it yet. If you're looking to get it potentially cheaper, but don't want to play it quite yet, then by all means. Also, if you're big on reserving a name or getting into the community, now would be just a good time as any. If not, I recommend just keeping up with the game and seeing where it goes. Now, there will be links in the description for the Eternal Crusade homepage and the Eternal Crusade Twitch and YouTube, so that if you wish to check out their content, you can. And if you decide you want to join all the founders, then purchase your pack. Now it is also time to shamelessly bring up my referral code, which will be in the description as well. This gives you some Rogue Trader points extra when you purchase a pack, as well as giving me some, so then we can all wear obnoxiously shiny and cool war gear. Help me help you and all that. Well, that is all regarding the game at this time. Now I need to bring up my plans for future videos. I do not intend to do commentary during a chunk of the gameplay videos during Alpha. Though it may sound kind of funny and lazy to say, if you've seen my prior videos on my channel, I do struggle with talking for anything past 20 minutes. Most of these games are 40 minutes long. But I'm almost certain that I'll also be too distracted with all the things that I'll be doing stupidly during a game. I'll of course go through all the classes and show a bit of everything, and if there's something that I need to talk about, I'll talk about it. I'll make a video for it. Do note I am not a hardcore elite gamer who will curb stomp everyone and get a 30-to-1 kill ratio. I have my moments, and most of my videos will involve me just screwing around or forcing myself to do silly things like using a knife and a pistol, and it may work out. My playstyle will flip-flop from being reckless and stupid to reserved and boring. Beyond all that, I do hope you enjoy the upcoming videos and will eventually join me in Eternal Crusade. For the record, no, I won't be streaming. I live up in the mountains. It would suck to watch if you weren't my neighbor. Then the internet goes out every other hour. I also want to say thank you to the folks at Eternal Crusade and all the hard work they put into this. And this would be the point where I'm going to wah, but I'm not going to wah. I don't make a very good orc. So, thank you all for watching. This is Doom Jester signing off. I hope to see you in later videos.